Okay, just working on a bit of a commission for a minute. I'm gonna double check everything and make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. Cricket is here, but she has chosen not to lay in the bed for now. So, why does it keep saying? Well, whatever. It keeps like from Star Wars Annual, which is the comic book from the lightsaber that I worked on last time. It's like, but all right, looks like Twitch is live. You would think so. It's very box-like, but she's down on the floor. You know what? Maybe I can like cheat. Can I get it? Can I get it where you can see her? She's right down there. Like you can't escape. I should probably clean off my desk. Don't normally see that part of my desk. We'll make it look like I'm a lot cleaner and more organized than I am. There we go. Yeah, they can still see you down there. She's just staring at me like, you turd, how dare you? So I messed up the angle on this thing, but I think I figured out how to fix it without having to redo all this stuff. So I'm gonna go back one step. So it's rotated like this, and then turn off the canvas. And I'm gonna split this body along the 45 and then use a revolve on the profile to basically extend this middle part and spread these two bolt looking things out in a wider angle. So you can't hide, kitty. Let's see if we can make it a little bit brighter, because she's all the way down there away from all the lights. There you are. Okay. So I think what I need to do is turn on the origin and do plane at an angle. Okay, it won't let me pick that. I need. Oh well, I could just make a drawing. And just make sure that I am. Let's see, 180 minus 45 is 135. There we go. Okay, I think this will work. So split body, split this by this. Cool. Okay. So this whole thing needs to tilt just a little bit, and then this one needs to go farther. Okay. So we'll move both of these together. We're going to try like 5 degrees. And a little bit more than that. Hi, Rogar. We're just getting started. I figured out how to fix it without having to redo it. And the cat is down there instead of in her bed, so I rotated the camera because she cannot escape. All right, so I've got that rotated where this one looks like it's about correct as far as the angle goes. And then I just need to take this one and then just rotate it farther. So it looks like it was only like maybe 10 degrees off. I had it at 90. That would be like 100 degrees. Let's see what it's like just a little bit farther apart. Let's go 15. I almost think I might like that better. I think we'll go with that. And then all I got to do is revolve this around this axis. The profile crosses the revolve axis. Try moving the profile, trimming it along the axis so there's no overlap. Oh, okay. So we have to take this profile down. Which one's going to be easier, I wonder? Basically, this has got to be split like right along the origin line there, so that it doesn't, so that this profile is split right across there. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just split the body like that. And then just revolve that half. And that all gets rejoined together. Cool. All right. I can actually see my bright RGB keyboard down here too. I can make it, I could change modes so it like blinks and stuff. I think right now it's on like breathing. Okay, so we need a couple. Did you know there was a comfy bed over here? It's really comfy. You should come lay in the bed. Yeah. Just staring at me like, whatever you're saying, I don't agree. All right, this is looking pretty good. All right, I'm going to turn off that stuff so we can just concentrate on this part. Let's see. This giant screw bolt thingy is also sitting at a weird angle. Kind of feeling like, here, let's try tangent plane, but then rotate it. So 45 would sit like right there. That's not quite right. Let's go up to like, let's try 55. Sure, why not? And then we just need the width of this. So, yeah, 25 looks about right. And I'm just gonna like extrude this out so I can see what the angle looks like and see if that looks correct or not. Okay, so that's way too high. But if I go back and edit my plane, take it back down to 45, then that sticks that there, which seems close-ish. Almost, but not quite. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to cut out this shape and then chamfer. So, you know what would be, let's go with a center rectangle. Let's just go like that. And then I want to make a reference line for mirroring, because this looks like it kind of like, well, that might just be a trick of the chamfer, but it looks like it like widens out on each side, doesn't it? Let's turn that stuff off. Okay, yeah, that's just a trick of the chamfer. It's actually just straight across. Okay. So I don't need that extra line there. Just need to take that. And kind of match the angle. There we go. Looking pretty good. Then we'll just chamfer those. Oh, there we go. Seems like it's taller than that. Okay, that seems more reasonable. What a weird part. All right, so now there's like a little tangent plane, but this time we need it more tangent to about there. Yeah, maybe 7. Okay, and then let's see. I can go ahead and put this in here. Come on now. Struggling a little bit today. All right, we're gonna grab both of those. There we go. All right, so it needs to move a little bit. We'll edit our feature up just a little bit. Okay, and then it needs to move to the right just a little bit. There it is. What are you staring at me for? You can come lay in the comfy bed over there. There's food and comfy bed and lights. Yeah. She's not having it. She's just like, no way. This is a trap. I don't perform for free. That's why I brought you treats. Yeah. Treats for payment. Food. Yeah. How am I supposed to? Man, she is really good at hiding. Dreading, which is this part over here. In looking at this here, I'm gonna turn the opacity all the way up. There's like this little highlight right here that makes me think that this shape continues and then slopes up to make that shape. So I think from this to this is pretty much like a chamfer, like a straight angle down to there. And then this underside like does this weird contour thing that maybe I can stitch that together. So I need basically I need to go from this curve to there, Let's see if I can, let's go to surface modeling. Wonder if that's going to help me a little bit more. I don't know if this is going to work. Probably not. Yeah, it's not liking that. Okay. Because I need to know this angle and this angle to basically create another arc right there. So that there's a separate line segment to build the surface on. Basically a smaller version of this, but there. So I guess let me try something here. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, it says 80 points. So it's 10. Okay. Or maybe what I should do is rotate this 10 degrees back so that it's 90 degrees this way. Yeah. Okay. And I want to open up this. Okay. Maybe if I'm looking at this on the other side, then I can kind of figure out like where some of this stuff is supposed to go. So it's like there-ish. I feel like maybe if it's just like close enough, then it'll be okay. Because these lines here don't really intersect the center. So maybe if I just like do like that. And then trim and finish. So now it should just be that one arc there. There we go. Okay, so that kind of looks like what I'm going for. Sorta. I mean, at least for this part. So the hard part is figuring out how to do that. Here, let's open this back up. Make this semi-transparent. I need to do this, or well, like this, and then it kind of like Then it has some kind of weird transition that makes it meet with this or something. I don't know. That's so weird. That's such a weird like bit there. I'm gonna pull up Chrome, and we're gonna see if maybe anybody else has like done anything with this. I mean, I doubt it, but it's worth a shot, right? Because I'm pretty sure all the views that we're gonna get from the first person just shows like that first, like, you know, kind of top portion of it. We're not gonna get a full view of it. And like there are some moments where the character kind of moves it around. This one might be helpful. I mean, it's tiny, but yeah, that's tough. That's really hard to tell what it's doing. Maybe what I can do is let's try to find some videos of the answerer, and maybe that'll help us out. Just need a good view of it where it's on screen. All the videos are about how to get it, how to unlock it, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get that, but all right, let's see. Wow, this video is really not very high quality. There we go, 1080. Very, very dark. Man, the colors in the game are like really muted too. Man, his thumb goes right across where that piece is that I that I need to see. Man. Or maybe not. Maybe this is what I need to see, because maybe it is like a round thing and then just has this weird cutout right there. Maybe that's it. Yeah, like in this view, you can see the curve right there, and then it looks like maybe that is as well. Oh, did you decide to come up here now? Okay, let's see. If he holds it any other way. Well, that's a pretty good view right there. Let's see if anybody did this in like 4K or something. Which one did I open? Cheetah's Guide. All right, I'm gonna open up these two. Okay, this person's got it in 4K. This might be more helpful. Oh wow, yeah, the definition on that is way, way better. Oh man, I think I can almost see what it says in there. I'll have to try that again at some point. Okay, here we go. So there's that. Okay. So looking at both sides, because it's giving me this top view now, I can see that curve there. So it's like that. Like the chamfer doesn't quite come all the way down. I don't know. This is so weird. Do we get any other views of it, or is it just this is it? This is how you hold it. Having the flashlight on is way, way helpful. It's definitely higher resolution when he's got it like, you know, like in standby mode. When he like puts it out in front of him, it automatically goes blurry. So weird. Okay, Kitty, you're in front of my monitor. Yeah, you can't be dearer. You can't be dearer. There we go. Maybe if I darken the room down a little bit, maybe she'll settle. Or she'll just jump down. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yes. Trying to figure out this friggin' weapon. Oh, there it was. Let's see. Let's go full screen. That's what I needed to see. Okay, let's. Nope, I don't want none of that. I need a screenshot of this. Oh, come on. All right, maybe now it'll do it. There we go. Just crop that. Okay, so this tells me a bit more. So this is definitely a chamfer here, and then another chamfer there. So it's not like one solid like angle down. This little area is being kind of tricky. Because this is obviously one straight line all the way down, and then it hooks in. So it's almost like, you know, this just continues, and then it's got a little wide chamfer right there. Let's see if I can get any other view that shows us something. And then it went blurry. That's so weird. When it's sideways, it's blurry. When he brings it back up, then it's like in nice clear quality. So it must change. Must go to a lower resolution texture as soon as like he's doing something with it. All right, come on, let's get out in the daylight. Is there daylight in this game? Or is everything just dark? And here's like an indoor thing. I kind of want to catch him when he's like turning it upside down. I want to see what that is. Oh, I had it. I had it. It was there. It was right there. There we go. Right, let me save this one. I don't know if this is really showing me anything different, but... Oh, okay. Now we can see really clearly that's a straight line and then a short chamfer. So on this underside, it is one solid cylinder, and then it chamfers right before the handle there. So that is really advantageous information to have. It is not a curve of any kind. So save that one too. All right. So that gives me a little bit more to go on. So that means I can get rid of that. And now that I'm looking at this fuzzy image, like from there to there, that's that little chamfer that happens right there. So I need, let's see. Just need to find wherever the sketch went for, nope, don't do that. She's laying on the floor again. But now it's blue. All right, there's that. No, that's not right. Okay. Guess we'll just have to make a new one. That's fine. attached to, so we're going to undo that. Make sure I'm on this plane so that I can go like this and snap it. There we go. All right. Okay, so got 12. So it's about 15 away. So yeah, so if I go 12, then that'd be a 3mm. Go ahead and make this a new body, because we're gonna have to do some weird stuff to this one. And I think my timeline is getting a little crazy because it's slowing down on even the easy stuff. This seems like a much bigger jump than it's supposed to be, though. Or maybe that's right. I mean, the width difference seems correct, but you know what? Let's do this. Let's grab. Let's just go ahead and insert a new canvas. I want to grab that one that we just got and scale it. That's pretty close. Okay, let's see. Okay, the proportions are a bit different in this particular view because we've got it to there. That's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go inspect from here to here. Okay, so that's 133. All right. So that means from here to here should also be 133. Yeah, the proportions are off from the other view that we were looking at. Not sure by how significant a margin. Maybe not super significant. Anyway. Okay, so this gap is a little bit wider than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to take this down a little bit. There we go. All right. So yeah, so there's that. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that a new body because I don't want to join things just yet. Okay. All right, let's all right, let's see. So I want to combine this to this. Keep those together. All right. We're getting there. And then I don't want to combine that yet because I need to bring this to this. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that. All right, let's look at a couple of these. Okay, this cutout here can be done after the fact. So if I can get it to loft from there to there, man, I really need to see that other side. That's what I need to see. But even in this view, I'm not getting that side, I'm getting this side. Probably gonna have to build a surface out of this. I feel like I need to see that other side. Let's go ahead and save real quick since I made some progress. All right. See, when he's swiping to the right, maybe that's when I'm gonna see it. Son of a gun. Side, you know. Yeah, it's definitely a lower resolution model there. Let's try. That's so crazy that it like just goes super blurry like right there. Because now all I can really see is like there's some kind of highlight right there. And looking at this is that cutout that's happening. So this is like a straight up chamfer, and then I guess I need to just like build in a straight up surface and then like fillet that or something, or maybe I can get the existing fillet to like, you know, taper off into that or something. Just gonna have to make a artistic interpretation, I guess. So that means I need not you, because I need to go from here to here. So maybe if I make a sketch on this again, but this time put it out to there. And then because if I okay. So if I make a straight surface there, yeah, maybe I can make all this match. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. All right, so now I've got one line there. And now I just need another one that's offset. What is that? 10 millimeters. Okay. .45. And then trim this away. Then take this and move it. Oh, come on. What are you attached to? Nope, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Okay, there's that. Trim that away. Get rid of that constraint. Get rid of that constraint. Get rid of that constraint. Okay. Maybe now I can move it. There we go. All right. I have no idea if this is going to work. We're going to try it. I want to go from here. That's not right. Is it that? No, that's not right. What is happening right now? What happened to my circle? Okay, that's super weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Are you still attached somewhere? What's going on? I guess I'll make that into reference lines. Is that what it is? Nope, that's still doing that. Okay. I guess I'll go to offset. And then make a sketch on the offset. Because if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. I guess I was just hoping to have these references like copied over. But I think I could still make it work. I'll just get like as close as possible and that'll still work. All that matters is where it crosses that line there. Okay. This might work. We're gonna see. Oh, really? Oh man, I didn't know that. I didn't know there were shortcut keys for going frame by frame. That would have helped a lot. But that's all right. It being that blurry, like, oh wow, that's super helpful. Oh, I guess I could go back where he's like attacking something and see if I can catch him during that swipe. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a new thing? Well, that's incredibly helpful, so. All right, let me grab this. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't really tell us anything. Nothing we already we don't know already anyways. So yeah, I think what I'm doing is going to be as close as we're going to get, where basically I just need to fill this in straight and then chamfer or fillet that until it matches this, or as close as it can be, and then see how that goes. It probably would have been better had I not chamfered this yet, and was able to build that out and then like chamfer it all at the same time. But you know, it's all right. We're gonna do what we can do. So what I need now is I need to fill in some surfaces here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm almost wondering if maybe I should have just like made a triangle and just used the revolve tool to make like a solid piece that then I can like mess with. That probably would have been smarter, huh? Just for kicks, I want to see if that works. So all I want to do, see, it would be good if I could like attach to this profile here, because if I'm off even just a little bit, it's not going to combine right. So I've got to go like super, 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 super close, and like yeah, if I use the revolve tool, it should save time. The hard part about doing this is is making sure that it's accurate to the other shapes that are there, because it won't snap to what's already here. So I just have to like zoom in super, super close and you know, basically tell it that whatever that, you know, if it's within thousandths of a millimeter, it'll be okay. But okay, I think this is gonna work. Cool. All right, so that did kind of work. And we can go two sides, so I can push that out. And since I built everything on degrees, then that should be I mean, there are, it depends on what profile you're sketching on to determine what it'll snap to, because it won't snap to just anything. And I guess that's the downside, is that it won't snap to just anything that exists already. I guess do I need to go farther? Like, how did I get that? Maybe I can get this and like get it to like taper down or something. I want to try something. Dark Max, welcome back to a new week where we're building the same thing we were last week. We're getting there. I found a 4K video of somebody like using the answer, so I was able to get some other angles and stuff to try and make sure this is a little bit more accurate. All right, so I think what I want to try a loft where I can just pick these three profiles and then go to, if I can get rid of that, I want to go to this I want to go to this vertex here, or at least that's what I want to try to do. I mean, that kind of did an interesting thing, but that's not exactly what I'm going for. So I want that vertex. So I think I have to make a sketch on it first and just repeat what I've already made. All right, let's try this. I want to loft from this weird thing to just that point. Oh, okay. It kind of works. If I keep tangent edges, then it follows each fillet across to where it's gonna sit, and it just basically tapers down. So now that's just a surface that I'll have to stitch to other things or make it a solid somehow. Okay, so I know I can do the same thing there. Oh, let me think. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. It's probably as good of a transition as we're gonna get, honestly. That doesn't look like just, you know, a sharp corner like that one. So this works okay. I just need to figure out how to integrate it with the rest of this. So I guess what I could do is make this a surface so that I can stitch it together maybe. See, we'll see if it'll let me do it. So I want to loft from here to here, make a face, and then I want to patch. No, not that stuff. I want to patch this. Oh, okay. Why doesn't it want to do that? Oh, the surface is going past this revolution profile for some reason. It should have been right on it since I made the initial sketch right on that to loft from one to the other. Or well, I guess it attached there. I should have added this vertex to it as well. So I guess I should go back, edit this loft, and we're gonna add this vertex. Okay, point can only be used as the first or last profile of a loft. So it doesn't like that. Maybe if I tell it that it has rails. I don't know if that actually helped. We're going to find out. Okay, that's not what I expected to happen. Loft would intersect itself. Okay, so it is still overlapped a little bit. Okay, I think maybe I think I can trim this. If maybe that's the trim tool. Nope, that's not going to work. I need to split this. No, that's a different face. Maybe I just need to delete that one. Oh, okay. Maybe I just worked it out without really knowing I worked it out. Nope, not that. Nope, stop it. Ah! Okay, so that one's attached, that one's attached. There we go. It really doesn't want to put that together. I'm not sure why. It doesn't like it. All right, sometimes when I run into this, if I do individual lofts, then it will... Okay, self-intersecting geometry. Let's see what's going on here. Loft. You know, let's see if I can loft from here to here. Okay, so I can do that, and then maybe I can loft from here to here. Okay, it's letting me do that. Repeat from there to there. Okay, so that might work because when you stitch faces together, it has a little bit of a tolerance, so it might let me do this. Yeah, okay. So see, it's gonna stitch those together. It says these are free edges because it's not. I didn't select the rest of it, but cool. All right, now I just need to do that to that end. Which means I need this profile with those vertices. And it was loft this, and this to here. And make this a rail? Was that the rail? I don't remember now. Oh, we'll find out. All right, and then there was like a little face there. Get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, that looks right. And now we'll just repeat. Taking it one at a time, so we don't end up with intersecting geometry. There we go. Stitch. Oh. Okay, so it's got red line there. Oh, that worked out okay. What are you angry about? So it's got... Oh, okay, so there's a gap. There is a gap somewhere. Oh, Children of Proteus is here. Thank you for jumping in. I'm trying to make this thing work. Running into some trouble. It's still not doing it. It does not like that one edge. Okay. I guess let's try. Oh, it doesn't want to patch that in either. Feel the force. It worked on the other side. What the heck, man? I suppose I could like slice that off and like mirror it or like yeah, mirror it and rotate it down into position and just like attach it to this one. I don't know what's different about this. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be different. I'm gonna try this I'm gonna try this loft again. Go from here, here, and here to here. Oh, I didn't like that. Now it just won't even do it. All right, maybe I should like start over. Okay, so that's when I lofted. Deleted that face. I have to get rid of this extra face, right? Okay. Let's go with, all right, so let's loft from here to here. See if we can stitch that together. And loft. Or maybe I should start at the top, because that's what I did last time. Because I went from here to here. And then I went from here to here. And then I went from here to here. Nope. Then I went from here to here to here. Nope. I patched it. I don't know what I did. There we go. All right. Hooray! It's all green. Maxi Big the Force. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that means there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that looks okay. See if I can get this to combine without it getting angry. Huzzah! It worked. A Jar Jar Binks lightsaber. That is an interesting suggestion. Might be something for the future that we can put on the list. We'll see. Come here, kitty. Look how comfy that is. You gonna eat some food? Gonna try and convince her to stay. secret Dark Lord Jar Jar lightsaber. Well, I'm sure there's some fan art of that I can kind of follow and use for inspiration. So this is interesting. Like this part of the profile almost looks like one slope, and then this part of the profile doesn't, which, you know, in the original view, that's totally what it looked like. It looked like one there and then two slopes there. And then in this view, you can see that there, but we can't see that side. Where's that other view? Didn't I get another view of it? I thought I did. Yeah, so like if you follow this line, then it's just barely different there. Like I probably could have widened this gap a little bit to make this slope just a little bit more to make this just a little bit wider, because we also have to fit this giant honkin' thing there, and that looks serious. Yeah, if this has got to go there, that's not even gonna fit. So so I actually have to stretch this back a ways, which is oh so awesome. Okay. No, actually, yes, Lucas did seriously consider Jar Jar as, like, you know, this really powerful character, because if you think about Empire Strikes Back, Yoda was a very silly alien that you really wouldn't take seriously, and then turned out to be, you know, this legendary Jedi Master. So and all the movies were supposed to rhyme like poetry. So it totally would have made sense that Jar Jar would have been, you know, some really powerful big bad villain. But people just lost their minds over Jar Jar so much that yeah, he just kind of gave up on it. Yeah, it definitely needs to be wider. Okay, so what I could do is I can bring up this one, and we say split body by this thing. So now I've got two pieces. And then I should be able to just like stretch this a little bit. I want to make sure the slopes are a little bit more different. Okay. Let's go point to point. Yeah. Who are these people? What's going on? I mean, I think that happened to everybody when they watched episode one. But if you look at like even just crowd reactions of people coming out of the theater that saw episode one for the first time, they were ecstatic, like they thought it was amazing. And then a weird thing happened where the media started and critics started telling us that Jar Jar was horrible and that episode one was trash, and for some reason we all just bought it. And because it wasn't really hated until much later. I still like episode one because I don't buy into that stuff. And yeah, Jar Jar's a silly character, but he was meant for kids. Like that's Yoda was a silly character, and everybody loves Yoda. But when if Empire Strikes Back came out when Phantom Menace did, people would be like, "Oh, Yoda's such a stupid, silly character." And then you learn, "Oh, he was a Jedi Master. Oh, he's so cool now." Like, come on. All right, so if I measure, we got 17 millimeters across there now, which means the largest thing I can put there is around 15 millimeters, because it has to sit within those bounds there. But if I look at this versus that, I bet those are going to be pretty similar in size, which means that this is around 1 inch and that's around 1 inch. But just to be sure, I can measure this in like Photoshop. Oh yeah, for sure. Um, I mean, it was the first time we got to see a double lightsaber on screen in live action, and the pod race was really cool, and it spawned the pod racing Nintendo 64 game, which is like really awesome. Um, I think there's a lot of great things about it, and I think people just have um, their memories colored by um, media and influencers that didn't like it. Yeah, just look at Yoda Seagull's song. So silly. All right, so this is 49 pixels, and this is 49 pixels. They are exactly the same size, and I made this 25 millimeters, which means this is 25 millimeters, which means this diagonal has to be at least like 27 to have a millimeter of space on each side. So that is still not big enough. All right, so I gotta go for the move, edit feature. Let's go 1.5. Why not? Let's see what we get on this now. 19. Jeez. Is it gonna get too long if I keep going? I mean, I guess not. It's gonna look long in this view because the angle it's at and the perspective. Because technically, the measurement should be from there to there, right? So like the width should go from here out to there, and we only just now like hit that point, or well, like a little bit past it. So, well, let's keep going. 0.75. Oh, there's a gap there. Huh. Okay, we'll go from here to here. We're up to 21. To get from 21 to 25, we need what percent increase? It's about a 20% increase. Okay. Like I said, artistic interpretation, right? Makes the taper a lot more like, you know, a lot more contrasting with the original there. So I'm probably gonna have to go like even a little bit further. Yep, 23. Okay. Oh man. All right, so we're at 2. Let's go 2.25. 25.5. We're like so close. It's gonna turn that off. I mean, I know it looks funky, but I actually think this is better. I mean, obviously the sleeve is like running into it now, so that's got to be scooted down as well. But no biggie. Let's keep pushing a little bit, I guess. We go another 10%. See where that puts us. You think 2.45? Well, now we're at 26.3. So you might be right. You might be right. It might have been 2.45 as opposed to 3.5. Every 10% seems to be about half a millimeter or so ish. There it is, 27. That's all we needed. We just need an offset of 1 millimeter on each side to be able to put that big plug there. Man, that was rough. Okay, so I think we can recombine these. Is that a... What's going on with that? Oh, I guess it's split a little bit weird there, but not a big deal. It's like a tiny bit. All right, point to point. Go from here to here. Okay, I think all the other features I need to do are things that are added to this. So there's a cutout that happens here, and then there's a big button that goes there. So I feel like I can go ahead and combine these two and make that all one shape. It was a bit of a lucky guess, but that's what I have you around for. Good luck. Yeah, it would be cool if Qui-Gon makes a reappearance in the Obi-Wan series. However, you know, Liam Neeson has been not only tight-lipped, but he actually said he's not in it, like he hasn't been approached. Now, we've been fooled before because so they might be doing a... There we go. Like one thing, our friends, Children of Proteus, they have their dog on camera, and they have a thing where you can pay bits, Twitch bits to feed a treat to the dog. And I'm like, you know, if I ever do make affiliate again, maybe I'll do something like that where, like, you know, I'll have like reward things for the cat so she can get treats and get love and all that stuff. And maybe that'll encourage her to like come hang around whenever she sees me at the computer. She'll be like, ooh, if I lay in the bed, maybe I'll get treats. Okay. So that big honking button there basically exists right on the edge of this. So if I go 90 degrees, it's going to be not quite right. So I think I need a tangent plane that is just a little bit off of that. So I'm going to try a tangent plane off of this, but instead of 90, I'm going to try 15 degrees off. And since we're going to sketch on top of this, it'll move the button as I edit this feature. So that'll be advantageous. Yes, Helsing would also be a good candidate, but I would have to like move the camera like over in another part of the room and put it like a dog bed down and stuff, you know. Okay, so this overhangs a little bit. I think if we change the angle, let's go another 5 degrees. And that was it. 5 degrees did it. Actually, that brought us just a little bit too far from the edge, I think. I want it to be like right up on the edge. So I'm gonna go like, let's go 16 degrees. Not quite. I should have gone with my gut instinct, because my gut instinct was like, oh, do 18 degrees, like split the difference. Oh, and then I get to the top and it's like, oh, look how far that is away. From here to here. It's almost 1/8 of an inch. So I can actually go back to this. Maybe go back to 17. $16. There we go. See if it reorients me here. Nope, it won't. Okay, that's fine. How do I... There we go. I just wanted to center the... Ooh, that is really, really close. Okay. Let's go in here. And we'll go back to... You know what? Let's go 16.5. Give just a little bit of space. There we go. Yeah, so it's like right up on that edge there, which is what I see in the images. Looks like that might be the activation button, like, because that's kind of naturally where your thumb would sit. So we need an offset, and then it looks like maybe like a spherical indentation, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So let's offset this. It looked like maybe around -4. And then let's do, okay, so that's 17. So let's do something close to that for the button. The button that you depress part. All right, so then we'll grab that, cut in. Okay. And let's see. Yep, definitely filleted on this one. And then maybe like a small fillet on these. Just to set that back. And then let's turn that sketch back on. We'll create a sphere. What the heck, man? No, I want to make it in the center of this. That's so weird that it doesn't give me the it's like it's offsetting the origin. Don't know why, but I guess I'll just get close to what the center actually is. Kind of feeling like that looks about right. Let's see if just a straight up cut. Yep. Alexa, stop. I don't know why she decided to tell me about Bahrain. That's really weird. I'm wondering if I should make that shallower. Make a new body. Scale it. Pick a new point. Go down to like 0.5. And it looks like I need to rotate it as well. What is happening right now? I'm going to try and get these to line up as close as I can. There we go. Let's go ahead and cut that out the rest of the way. There we go. Join those two together. Keep this as a button. That looks pretty right on. All right, so then there's this weird cutout that happens like right there, which means we're going to make a shape and then use it to cut into there, and hopefully it'll be right. I do need to move the sleeve down. There, that's a little bit of a gap right there, but not a big deal. Maybe you are hearing voices, Mario. Maybe it wasn't Alexa. I probably shouldn't say her name. She's gonna wake up and talk about things. All right, come on. There it goes. All right, all good and saved. Enough, like, and like you can't even see that extra end piece coming off of that. I mean, none of these views are like, you know, perfect, but I think just proportionally, I'd like the handle just a little bit longer. So we might have to go back and change that a little bit. Just kind of lengthen these sections just a little bit maybe. Or maybe I could just like scale it and stretch it, but then that would stretch these textures too. That might not work out as easily as I want it to. It really does look like a proton pack wand. Like that's exactly what it looks like. Okay. That's not the right view. Let's see, it was this one that had the good view of it. So it looks like maybe it's a cylindrical cutout this way, and then it's got a hole going up that way. Looks like for some kind of screw. So all right, let's basically I want to cut through right here. Maybe it's kind of like that. Yeah, the fishing rod controller, that thing was weird. All right, I want to see what this does as far as like the cut goes. This might not be right. I feel like I'm close though. Like it's way shorter on the right side here, like where the cutoff stops. So maybe it's like sitting at like an angle and not just a straight on thing. But the size of it should go almost completely to this. So actually my circle isn't even quite big enough to do that. Okay. So no, we're not going to do that. I am, however, going to do like this. Because I want it shallower, but wider. Okay. I don't know if this is what's going to do it for us, but we're going to try it. Okay, so that looks closer actually. The center of it, like you can see this curve here it does dip back up, but the center of it, I guess. See if I can get both of these on screen. So it almost looks right, but this right here is not right. So it kind of feels like the circle itself needs to be offset and the cut needs to start like here from the maximum diameter of it. So I'm going to do one side, but then I'm going to start from an offset and make the offset like -20. Okay, that didn't do anything because it's a cylinder. It's the same no matter where it is. So I think maybe it is sitting at like an angle or something. It must be. Okay, so here's what I could try to do. I can just make, okay, actually the profile plane. Yeah, just make it big enough. Right? And instead of cutting, let's just make it a body. And then maybe I can like rotate this where it's gonna like intersect better. I don't know. Well, the point it picked for the pivot is really weird. Or maybe I should angle the drawing. No, this is probably gonna be easier. If I can get it to grab the middle, might not be possible. So if I go 5 degrees this way, it cuts in right there where it's supposed to, but then this side is messed up because that goes way too far. Okay. I suppose I could, hang on. Okay, the diameter is 37.5. So I know how big the circle is. Okay, maybe I can edit sketch, grab it, move copy it, and then we're just gonna rotate it. I think 10 degrees is almost there. 15 is like more correct, I guess. Wish I could get where I can like view this straight on, like automatically. Because I think I need to be like here. Okay, so that brought me down almost to there, almost to there. kept it relatively short. That almost looks right. Almost. There's like this. This right here is gonna bug the crap out of me, because if I do cut it like this, then I don't get that, because I have this, but then why don't I have that? I guess maybe it's not completely a I guess it's maybe not a cylinder. Maybe it's like a weird ball shape. Maybe we need to make a sphere and like squish it around until it looks right, and then use combine to cut it out, because I think doing a single profile just isn't quite right. Are those two bolts crossing threading paths? Probably. Well, unless this if this one is a set screw, then whatever this is some kind of adjustment, and then the set screw holds it and keeps it from unscrewing. So that is a possibility. I've seen that before. But yeah, I don't think it's close, but it's not right. It's close, but it's not right. Maybe it doesn't have that shape because it's actually supposed to cut into this as well. But I'm just like missing that. Because even if I go farther down, yeah, I just miss it. So maybe I do need to cut in farther. Okay. Idea. I want to move this in. Okay. Now if this doesn't work, I might do the thing where I like make it into a body and then see if I can like scoot it around until it does what I want. Oh, okay. So see, that is now basically doing that shape, right? That looks almost exact. I'm just a little bit wide on it. So I feel like if I just reduce the diameter of my circle by a tiny bit, then I might be able to get it to do it. So I'm thinking, let's make this new body, and then I want to open up my sketch and see if it'll let me edit sketch. All right, here we go. All right, so I want to bring it in just a little bit. I'm gonna bring it in like, hey, come on now. Usually it lets me do that. I don't have any constraints. Why doesn't it let me pull and push and pull it around? Let's try. See, because if I grab this, then that's just okay. Yeah, that just moves it around. Usually I can like pull on this and okay, maybe I can make it a constraint. Dimension. Okay, so let's go 37. Finish. So close. So very, very close. Okay. 36.5. And then I want to move it over, right? So edit, And then I want to grab the whole thing and I want to move it. Maybe not. Let's go like 0.5 first. Did I do it? I don't think I did. Okay, I'm up off the edge a little bit too much now. And over on the other one too much. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Okay, so I just barely hit that, which is correct. Main difference being that this curve is a lot wider than this one is, which means it's cutting deeper, maybe. Although that seems pretty deep. I don't know if I should make that curve more or not. But a larger, a smaller diameter circle pushed in will cut deeper and make that shape closer to correct. So, all right. We're getting close. We're getting so close. All right, so if I go down to like 34, and then I move this in a ways. Let's see what that does. Okay, so that gets me a lot closer to this shape. Like almost exact, but it's not quite right. So I'm going to split the difference. We're going to go back to like 35, and we're going to move out a little bit. Cool. I feel like I'm really close now. Just need to move over a little bit. Close, very close. Go down one. Okay, so when I move out, the curve is a lot less. Okay. I think I know where I need to move it now. So I need to go this way, like 0.5, and I need to go, well, let's just see what that does. Okay, I do need to go farther in. All right. That's what I was thinking. All right, move back, minus 0.25, move this way, 0.5, okay, finish. Wow, all right, I think that is as close as I'm gonna get to this part of the image. Like it has like a weird curve to it, but also this is more looking like this way. So this should be much wider. Yeah. Because this is like the amount that I'm cutting into this cylinder here, and I need to do that more. So I could also try going, oop, maybe another 5 degrees. So that cut into it more, but now it's too narrow. Okay, hang on. I think I need to go back to like 36. And then we got to move out 0.5. And then I think I have to move this way 0.5. Man, I feel like I'm so close. If I go, because I thought maybe making the diameter smaller would work, but as I make the diameter smaller, then this is going to get like more and more round this way, and that's what I want. I want this more gradual. I'm trying to figure out how that friggin' works. Gonna go back to 37 and then just pull it out a ways and just see kind of where we're at. It's like I'm getting the same, basically the same shape. Maybe that's close enough, you know? Maybe that's just where we need to be. There's a possibility, maybe, like, can I... Nope, it doesn't want to do that. Okay. Doesn't want to do that either. I thought maybe I could get it to, like, fill it or something. Nope. It definitely doesn't like that. As I get larger diameter and pull away, this will get straighter and straighter because it won't cut into this face, and this is the face it needs to cut into, but it has to cut into it more gradually. So maybe I need to push the angle a little bit more. I just want to try another 10 degrees. I want to see what that does. Too much. But now maybe I can go smaller in diameter. Okay, so the angle isn't really changing much about it either. Okay, so maybe it's not a circle, but an oval. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Oh man, we got a spammer. I guess I need to open the Twitch dashboard. Oh wait, hey Rogar, can you take care of that spammer? Get them out of here. All right, I'm gonna go back to where I was. Oh, I think I made it angry. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay. Back where I was. So this is the top-down view. If it was more like a that way. Okay, hang on. If I try to draw something new, it's not going to be rotated at the angle. So maybe I can make, yep, okay, I can make a plane on top of it. Make another sketch on top of the sketch. Create a spline that will, oh, hang on. Okay. Well, just got a message from Broken Token. They contracted someone else. They said I have cool stuff, but they didn't pick me. So that is a bust. Yeah, it's all right. I kind of figured I just didn't really make the stuff that they were really hoping for, you know. I bet if I spent a bunch of time and made like board game like pieces, like terrain and stuff, then they'd be all over it. But all right, so yeah, so I'm thinking like a spline because I want it to cut in more here but less here. So it's not like a circle shape. It's like really kind of a weird shape. And then I'm just going to extend it out. Okay. I'm going to try this now. Okay, so it's definitely going to get longer that way. No, not symmetric. Oh, I guess maybe symmetric will work. Nope, not quite. Two side. Let's see what it does on the bottom here, though. Man. I was really hoping that that shape would, like, you know, bring that out a little bit more. I mean, it kind of did. Because if I go too deep on this way, then okay, maybe. Oh man, this is tough. This is a tough cut. All right, let's pull this down a little bit. Make this shallower too. So it's more like that maybe. I'm gonna get rid of that. So I guess I forgot to tell you, Mario. So Broken Token is a company that makes organizers for board games. I guess they're also getting into like 3D printable stuff. And they posted a job on Facebook for a 3D modeler, and Tim alerted me to it. I threw in an application, put together a portfolio of all the stuff I've made and printed, and about a week after I didn't hear anything, I sent a message and was like, "Hey, I got an auto reply. Just wanted to see, like, you know, if there's any word on it, if I can talk to anybody about the details or what they're looking for." And I just got a message tonight that says they went with somebody else. So I didn't even make it to an interview. They up and contracted with somebody. I mean that sounds really they went ahead and contracted someone, and I did not make it to the interview process. So sad time, but it is what it is. All right, I think I want to take this. No, not that. I think I want to try and angle this one. Oh, I need the pivot more like there, I think. Yeah, let's just try 5 degrees out that way. Okay, that's looking pretty okay so far. But I wonder what the bottom's going to look like. Okay, so that is like almost working. It's a heck of a lot better than it was. So we're going to keep that, and then I'm just going to adjust the drawing. No, guys, it's okay. They said if in the future, then maybe, but not a big deal. I will continue doing what I'm doing, and we will look for ways to make the lightsabers and the 3D models that I do. We're going to look for ways to make that successful. All right, come on. Oh, there we go. I had to grab that one. That's what it was. So I got to pull that one in a little bit. We're going to pull this in a little bit, I think. All right, come on now. Okay. And I want to pull this one just a little bit. And then I want to make this even shallower. Man, I feel like I'm getting really close. What's your problem? Missing profile, it's right there. Okay. Well, this is weird. It won't select that as a shape anymore. Wonder why that is. All right, I guess we'll move. Oh, okay, yeah. Somewhere it broke. I'm sure we can come up with something to use your contraband bison poop for, I guess. I'm just gonna say it's really weird that you have that just kind of on hand, ready to go. Just gonna say that. Wow, I move one vertex and then it's just like, hey, that's not a shape anymore. Like, what the hell, man? Nope, don't do that. Come on. All right, come on. Okay, that's frustrating. Well, how am I supposed to change the shape if it won't let me change it? feel like I'm so close. I can't believe I'm spending like all my time on this like one piece. We're so close. All I gotta do is figure out this part. Okay, so apparently as long as I don't move the freaking sides, then we're okay. Push it this way. Let's see what that did. Okay, it still got angry. All right, that's fine. Yeah, it's not a sketch profile anymore. What the hell, man? Is it because the sketch doesn't have a plane anymore? I thought it was on this plane. Yeah, it is, because that sketch still exists. So, I guess we'll just delete it. Try again. Okay. Get this back open. All right. Try this again. I want from here to here. There we go. All right. That is a shape. So I'm going to go with like more like a rounded rectangle. I want to see what that does. Oh wow. That's a long time to have poop on a shoe. Okay, interesting. So the left and right bounds are close, but I didn't quite cut deep enough. Okay. Now, let's see if I can, because if I just pull this back, oh, you know what? Maybe what I can do, there's the hidden edges. Duh. Because what I want is I want that. Down to there, and then maybe I can get this. See what that does. Hey, look at that. That's like almost right. I just didn't quite cut that off. So that means that this part of the slope is good. This part is a little bit too deep because it didn't even quite cut off there, and it's supposed to stop about here. That could be fixed with changing the angle maybe. Well, that's offset, that's not tangent, so it's not going to let me rotate that. So let's go back into this. And yeah, it's this right here. So if I pull this up, See what that does. Man, I got the bottom worked out now, but the top is all messed up. Probably because I've got the wrong angle. Son of a gun. Maybe I can... Oh, I've got an idea. I think I can taper. Yes, I can taper. Okay. So if I go like minus 10 degrees. Oh, that kind of does a weird thing though, doesn't it? Because it kind of like brings that in. Like I can taper a little bit and kind of cheat that, but it's not going to make that look right. So that doesn't really work. Tapering is not exactly what I need. So what I do need is I need to move it out and rotate it. Okay, so let's go back into this. We're just going to move the whole thing out. And then put that on the midline, midpoint of that line. And we'll just go, let's go 5 degrees. Well, that nearly worked. Okay. I think the shape I have is right. I just have to figure out like where to put it and what the angle is. So I'm thinking like take this another 5. Oh, I see what's happening. Come on. All right, fine. We'll just go before you. Oh no, it's doing that thing again. Where it's not a shape. What the hell? Why are you not a shape anymore? This is not fair. I should be able to rotate this and like and be able to edit it. Like I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, we're saved. Let's turn off things I don't need. I know I can like copy and, but I have to pick a line. Okay. Hit OK on that. And then edit sketch. Copy. Make a new sketch. No, not on that. Make a new sketch on this plane. Paste. There we go. Gonna get rid of the extrusion. Get rid of the previous one. Okay. Man, that's like, it's so close. It's so close. Like it's too long, which means it's cutting in too deep. So if I make it shallower, then it might be okay. Let's see if it'll let me edit this new copied sketch. And let's go hidden edges so that I can bring this down, bring this down. Flatten that out. Okay, bottom shape still good, top shape not so much. Try again. Okay, so it's this part that, like, this part is doing great. This part not so much. So maybe I need to like slope this more. Widen this out. Like just make it softer. Right? And then I end up with with that again. Damn it. And that's still like super tall. What the hell? What a weird angle. Okay. So obviously I need to bring this down so that I can have this more like this maybe. So that this can be maybe like that. Because where it crosses here, that's where that circle shape is going to come in down there, right? Okay, so I've shortened it that way, but now this is not right. Oh, man. Man, that's so close. It's getting so close. I feel like I'm so close and yet so far away from... Well, hang on a minute. Okay, so the height of this like runs into that thing, right? So maybe it's just my view that's like being weird. Maybe this isn't too tall. And maybe I just need to get this to widen out just a little bit more and then we're good. I'm like severely overthinking this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Just need to get this part to kind of flatten out, I guess. There we go. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Honestly. Honestly. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm curious. Nope. Okay. How about this one? Nope. Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Just thought I'd ask. There we go. Okay. We're going to say we're sold on that. So that we can get to drilling the hole right there. All right. So the screw here, most of that. No, I think we can finish this. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pushing. Just get it done. All right, so that shape is correct. It doesn't quite go far enough, which means that this needs to cut deeper. Need to go bigger. Need to go bigger. And that's weird. Well, now that's too much. What I had was good. Stop messing with it. All right. And then we'll put a screw in here. And we'll make it, I mean, it's really hard to see what kind of screw that is, but yeah, I don't think we get any view that's going to show us what that is. But considering that we have flatheads and hex key, I think we could just go hex key, and I think that'll be fine. Kind of like it this way. You think I should go Phillips? Well, I'm not. Metric. Okay, now you're towing a line there, Mario. You're towing the line. You're on thin ice. Thin ice, buddy. Starbit. Come on, guys. I think that works. All right, so there's all that weirdness. I'm pretty sure that, so minus the nameplate, that's all the major details on this guy. I still kind of feel like maybe the handle should be a little bit longer, but I can't do that without messing up these things. Like, ugh. I guess this is why it pays to like do separate documents for different components. Because this handle is only, what does it say, 133? So that's 4, almost 5 inches. Yeah, it's longer than that for sure. It's more like around 6 inches long, I would guess, in that view there, which would end up at whatever that is. Add a section. I can't really, because of the way we made these. Like, I mean, I would probably have to just rewind time back to where I was dealing with these in particular. Because like, yeah, see, there's the combine command on that stuff where I was like putting them together. So I would have to go back to, let's see, chamfer, copy, chamfer, move, chamfer. Well, here, before we roll back time, let's save one more time. Well, I can't make a pommel because it's the blade is supposed to come out the other side as well. It's supposed to be a double bladed thing, so we have to keep that open and available. And I can't really scale it because if I scale it uniformly, then the loft that we have on this here, this loft will then be incorrect. We could for and we say like 25% bigger, which might be too much. I'm not sure. We're going to find out here in a second. Oh yeah, that's way too much. Maybe like 10%. I guess I should have found out like what hang on. Let's do some math because that's what we're supposed to do. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So I need to be at about 150 and I'm at 133. So 152 over 133, 1.1, so it's 15% bigger. So if I go 1.15, then this would represent like how long I need it to be for the handle to be 6 inches long. And that's going to take a minute. Cool. All right. And then I think I still have a plane somewhere. I thought I did. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh, but I already moved stuff, didn't I? Okay. Let's make a new one. We need to go this way, -5. Yep, that's where we were. Split this guy by this thingy. And then get rid of that. Well, not get rid of it yet, because we also need to move this in. All right, come on, you can do it. So we move this in so that we have the appropriate gap. I make this part invisible and then do a new loft from there to there. So that disappears. Create a new loft from that profile to that profile. And it's already set on new body, so it should be okay. Oh. It's like, oh, you want to join these? No. No, I do not. Hit okay. Man, it's thinking hard. All right. There we go. Now I should be able to combine that and that together. All right, so then let's see what's going on with the handle here, because we need 25.65. Cool. Yeah, so this gives us some extra room here. I don't remember. I think I can. Let's see. Let's go to object. Can I go to here? There we go. Okay, so that's the blade size that'll come out of that end, and that's way more comfortable, I think. That makes the overall piece 6 inches to there, and then proportionally, this end looks more correct. It makes the whole thing a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but it is correct. So that means our total length turned out to be right about 12 inches. That's not bad. That's well within tolerance. Okay, so do a quick save on this. And then the only thing that we haven't figured out is the label, which means I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. Shouldn't have gotten rid of that YouTube video. Let's see if I've got it in my history. That's the thing that I can't, like, I don't know well lit. Here. It made it look like it is, but it's not. And when he turns it sideways, it gets so, oh, here he's got a flashlight on. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, yeah, okay. Oh man, I feel like I can almost read it. I don't think the wikis have a lot of information on this. Next generation weapon in development by BSAA with a blade made of charged particles that can slice through anything. Hold aim to activate double blade mode. It's possible to change the color of the weapon. Shares the same 3D model as the target locator. Interesting. And it says you can get it like in one of the shops. Oh, I want to grab this screen because maybe we can do something with it. Where's paint? Oh man, it's just pixelated enough that I can't tell what it says. We need to look at where you obtain it in the shop, I think, maybe. Then buy from extra content shop, which they don't show us the extra content shop. I think the other video might have. Though his quality wasn't as good. Yeah, it has the same description as the wiki. So it looks like all the information that is available for this weapon is already like, well, it's already there. So I'm going to see if we can bring this into Photoshop or something. Oh, hang on. No, that's really pixelated as well. Try to up the contrast, make it a lot brighter. Don't know if I'm going to be able to clean this up any. Enhance. Like, don't you wish that was a real thing? Like in spy movies and stuff where they're just like, enhance, click, 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 enhance, click, click. And then all of a sudden there's like more image information than was there before. I don't want to hit threshold. What do I want to do? Do I want to sharpen or do I want to change the image size first? So let's try preserve details enlargement. 2.0 seems to be better. Oh, this doesn't look like English. Okay. Yeah. It worked on Miami CSI. Yeah, so that is definitely not English. So um, we could just like put a label, like, you know, the just kind of like the plate on top of it, um, and then I can take this photoshopped image as a like as a sticker that we can put in there for the render. Um, but okay, so I need, let's see, it goes not quite to where it starts to curve. So maybe just like from there to there, like it just kind of occupies this space here. So all right, so we're just gonna grab that. We're gonna go from this object 1 millimeter, maybe half a one. All right, there's our label in that style. That's what that will look like. Does that look too big? No, that looks about right on, doesn't it? It might, it looks a little bit close to this edge, so I could shorten it up a little bit. Just kind of pull this in a little bit. Give that a little bit more elbow room there. Yeah, that's why I kind of shortened it a bit, was that it looked a tad big. But like as far as the um, width goes, the width looks pretty right on. I probably could make it like a tiny bit narrower if I'm going to be that picky. Just kind of pulling the sides just a little bit. There we go. All right. It's there for somebody to fill in themselves. Cause I'm not gonna figure that part out. All right, cool. So the decision now is, what color blade should we put in this thing? Because they've shown red and green, and I think I saw yellow at one point. Like, what do you guys think? Throw your opinion in the comments. What color should I make the blade on this guy? Cyan was not one of the colors in the game. We want to stick to a game color to ride on that popularity of the game. All right. 25.4. While you guys are thinking about Okay, we have one vote for yellow. Mario, are you still here? And if so, do you have a thought? Man, that is so close to the emitter size. We'll go ahead and make another one over here so we can show the double-bladed mode as well. All right, well, we have one vote for yellow, so I guess we are going to go with yellow. All right, now this thing is basically steel color. So I guess we'll just, let's see, it looks a little bit weathered though, so maybe we'll find like, maybe we'll give it like a weathered steel look and then do the two black screws there. And then we'll make the label that darker color as well. Yeah, like a rough steel, because it's got kind of those wet weathering pattern on it, you know. Man, that switch section was really tricky. This was quite a challenge. I enjoyed it for sure. All right, let's open up our appearance panel. Let's go with iron texture. And let's make sure that, let's see, what's the reflectance here? Long fall off color, yes. If I turn down the brightest white, well, I guess it's just gonna stay shiny, isn't it? Okay. That's okay. All right, so now, and it looks all roughed up. So I like this. I like this. Let's go with, you know what? Let's duplicate this. Let's edit this one, and we'll just make it a lot darker, and then apply that. Material could not be added. Equivalent is already. What do you mean equivalent? That's why I duplicated it. Okay, let's edit this. Go in here. Yes, okay. Wait, which one is? I thought this was the one, isn't it? No, that's the one. Is that the one? What? Okay, that's the one. Damn it. All right, come on now. Okay, there's that. All right, so now if I get this over these things, using a slightly different texture, and then just turn the color down. There we go. And I just need to do that to this one too. And then I was going to do it to that one. There we go. And I think for this one, we're going to take reflections off because there's just a lot going on. Let's try in-canvas render, see what it's going to look like. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. All right, I'm sold. Let's do a quick one that's smaller image. I'll do my final images sometime later when I get this all loaded up for sale, because this one's a good candidate for selling. Turn that one off, and we're going to go this way. Let's go like this, maybe. Let's see what that's going to look like. Yeah, that works. Okay. We'll do that one too. All right. Awesome. As soon as that's done rendering, we're going to save and we are going to call it good. I've got a little bit of work to do to, hollow out the middle to make room for, potential electronics if somebody actually wanted to make this into a workable prop, and have it, the pieces all connect together. This one is not going to be compatible with the other lightsabers because the size is, I guess I do have some connectors that I've already made that would put this one together. So technically you could potentially grab like one of these pieces to put on a Star Wars lightsaber, but I don't know, I feel like that would work. That would look a little weird, but that's just my opinion. All right, we're gonna go ahead and save this. Okay, I'm gonna get this uploaded to Facebook and Instagram and all that. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I'll be back next Monday to work on some more stuff. We'll either be working on a commission piece, or we'll find something else to work on. I've got a whole list. Yeah, that's a possibility. We will see. Okay, yeah, I do like that render with the rough reflection in it, so we're gonna render that too. Oops, dang it! I started rendering without the blade on it. Anyway, all right. Good night, guys. We'll see you next Monday. Every Monday, 9 p.m. ish. I'll be here and I'll be modeling. See you next time.